So I've been unemployed for 2 months now officially. It's actually a little more than that. And I really just wanted to make a video about my day in the life, what I do every single day, because I've really just been taking the time to meditate, to grind, to focus on myself, and to just really bring a better version of me into the world, which I think is important for everybody who isn't doing anything during this quarantine, to really just be the best version of yourself that you can be. No, that's not it. That's
I got you. Oh, 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 oh. I got you. Oh, 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 oh. I got when I feel like I got nothing left. I got you. I got you. I might fuck up, make a mess. Get so drunk I don't make sense. You're right there to cool me down. Oh, every time I need to vent. Yeah.
finally starting off the morning. We got Cuvée coffee, which is like a place you've never been. If you don't know, Haley has her own channel. Haley, who's hiding over here. She has her own channel where she does a lot of coffee stuff. So we've basically been to every coffee shop in Austin, except for
our best.
Except for Cuvée, and now we've been here. We got a sleeve too, which is kind of cool because we collect coffee sleeves. So, yeah, morning is started. It's kind of like smoky.
Smoky?
I never thought I'd say that about a coffee. So we are here, the happiest place on earth. Precision Camera. We actually have like the actual like physical locations here in Austin. So she has to go here for her job. She does like production. What was your title?
Production assistant / studio manager.
For this like photo guy here who does like production photography. So we are here. It's over there, you can't see it, but we're here to get some stuff for that. I'm not getting anything because it's all too expensive and we're poor.
Trying to make it on my own, breaking down on every road, come too far to get back home. And on top of it all, every step along the way, I've heard so many people say, maybe it's time to let this go. Oh, they say my time has passed, slipping through the hourglass.
And that's my morning. That's basically what I have been doing every morning for 2 months now, something like that. I always try to work out 4 to 5 times a week. That doesn't always happen, but generally I try to hit 4 to 5 workouts a week. I always try to have some sort of coffee in the morning. Haley is a barista, so a lot of times we can just get free coffee, and I'm actually learning to make my own coffee, so it's been super cool. I'm trying to get off of like the mocha gang, but it just tastes so good, it's hard. But this is kind of what I've been doing every day in the morning. Now, one thing I've been trying to do also is be a little bit more creative and productive in terms of the YouTube channel. So I've been doing a lot of keyboard reviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 keyboards right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 still have to be reviewed. And then another thing on top of that, Haley and I have been talking about doing some sort of like coffee table, coffee shop book thing. So I've been practicing doing some product photography of coffee bags. So I have to do that today. I gotta take pictures of this thing. So yeah, we're gonna try to do that today. This is my super professional setup. I have a piece of poster board from the grocery store that was $1, post-it notes holding it up, and then lights here to light it. And then my backlight is charging up there, so it's supposed to go behind it, but I don't I can't use it right now. So after all my editing, this is what I've come up with. So if I go back, this is the original picture. So I have I have like my walls in it and everything, and then I was able to basically isolate the coffee bag, add a background, and then add a shadow, and then add text. So it went from this to this. Pretty good change there, honestly. Okay, so I'm done shooting the product pictures, or whatever you call it, for this coffee bag. Now, the next thing that I normally do with my day is work on some sort of product or like office tech video. So I have this thing right here. This is the Blitzwolf something. It's like a 60 something. It's a 63% keyboard. And I think that just means because it has arrow keys that you get the extra 3% or whatever. I'm not really sure how they calculate that, but this thing's pretty sick. So I'm gonna start doing a video for that. But sidebar, there's some people, the reason all the doors are closed, there's some people out there who are fixing my AC because it's been broken since we moved in. It's too small for this apartment, so it's never been able to cool it down. Check this out. They're getting an entire crane to lift up our new AC unit from that truck onto there and then up into the ceiling. That is insane. Also, my setup is super dirty today. It is, I need to clean this thing. I have some really cool videos coming soon. I'm remaking my girlfriend's setup over here. We can kind of see a little bit of the start to it, but I gotta clean this whole thing. I have some new monitors coming soon, so I'm gonna be getting rid of those. I have a new, just so much stuff coming to the setup soon, so I'm super excited for that. This is actually insane. It's up on the roof right now, literally above the apartment. That is so crazy. So there's two parts to the way that I shoot a video. One is B-roll, which is all the fancy footage you see over somebody talking. And the other part is A-roll, which I guess should have been first, but A-roll is the peer person talking. So for example, I am talking now, and I'm gonna cut to a B-roll footage of just something random to demonstrate what B-roll is, but hopefully it makes sense to you. Just got done shooting the B-roll for the Blitzwolf keyboard. That was this guy over here, which I'm trying to do a review like once a week, at least for now, on keyboards or whatever. I really like doing that kind of stuff, but again, I'm always conflicted on what I want this channel to be. I hate being like materialistic. Like those videos where it's like, here's 50 or tech under $50 for the month of January. It's all just like crap you don't need, and it's very obviously just like a money grab kind of situation. Not about that. I really enjoy like high quality content and making things that people can find valuable, not that will convince them to buy things they don't need. But sidebar. It's also super hot in here, so I changed into this Gymshark thing that I just got in the mail. Speaking of mail, check this out. I just got this guy in the mail. I just made a TikTok of it, that's why it's already open. Fun fact, I do have a TikTok. Get that out of there. Bam. For all you mechanical keyboard lovers on this channel, look at this mouse pad. So the idea behind this mouse pad is not generally for having a setup with a mouse pad like this. It's kind of busy. The idea is I'm going to be able to use this to build mechanical keyboards on top of, if that makes sense. So you know, you put all your switches, your keys, your board, your case, all that stuff on here, and you can build it from here. It's just kind of like a cool little display thing that, I don't know, I was sent over. So yeah, as you can tell, a lot of my day is spent kind of just like organizing things and shooting things. A lot of the times it feels like I'm not getting much done. For example, like I just shot the B-roll for the Blitzwolf keyboard over here. But that still means I still have to shoot the A-roll, which is like the talking part. And then on top of that, I gotta figure out how to kind of incorporate this into a video, because it's not a big enough product for its own thing. So maybe I'll like plug it at the beginning of the Blitzwolf keyboard, something like that. And then on top of that, I'm trying to organize the setup video that I'm doing for my girlfriend. So I'm gonna be like redoing her setup. So it's just kind of like a lot of organization, honestly, just like spending the day figuring out what to do, what to talk about, what videos to make. It's kind of a lot. So what I do to prep, you can ignore all these warnings that I did. Remind me tomorrow because I'm never going to update you. Yeah, so I basically open this app called Bear and I write down all the little key points. So I do like the description, the name of it, basic overview, how to use it, like special controls, and then my overall thoughts. So I'm not as organized as a lot of people, but that is what works for me, doing it this way, writing down key points, and I try to hit those points along the way. I could script my stuff a little more. I just find it better for me if I don't. I find it's more natural. It's easier to get through the video recording if I don't write down an exact script. Like bullet points is great for me and for my process. So now I'm gonna write the bullet points for this thing. Make sure I get all the good key info in there, and then we'll be good to go to at least start recording the A-roll part. I just deleted all the footage I just made. Not on this camera, on the B-roll cam. Being a YouTuber is awesome! And that is gonna be the end of the video today. I said I was gonna play video games and I literally didn't get on, which is insane. I switched straight to editing, which is, again, crazy for me because I'm usually really lazy about this stuff. So I edited this entire video you're watching now. I put together the B-roll clips. I had to refilm them 2 other times. So now I put those onto the hard drive, and that's all organized now. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of my day. It's 5 o'clock. I think that's a pretty decent end to the day. The rest of my days is gonna be like boring stuff that some people put in these day in the life videos, but I'm just boring. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and play video games and watch TV probably the rest of the day. So it's not fun to watch. And I'm not gonna try to make it fun because then I'd be lying. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of a different video. Really cool setup videos coming soon. My setup's getting changed in the near future. Haley's is getting changed in the really, really near future. We got the Blitzwolf keyboard coming up. Check that out, please. I think that's it. My monitor's sideways. Been sideways this whole video. Who noticed that? No one, probably. Okay, peace.